Hey Virgo, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read's a general read for the collective of Virgo. This is a general read with the intention of what is headed towards you. Um, it is also spirit-led, so please keep that in mind as you receive this message. Spirit may decide to hijack the message and provide you with a completely different message than what's regarding what is headed towards you. And if it's by chance in regards to an individual that you're interacting with, please keep in mind that the message can get a little crazy. The message can be directed to that individual about you, or they can have a message directed to you about them. It can be your intent towards them, their intent towards you. I just encourage you, if that's the case, to pay close attention, apply where appropriate. But I do ask that you don't try to force any of this message to fit your situation. Allow it to run and flow like water in a stream. Not in a river, but in a stream. Nice and smooth and calm. Okay. If you don't feel comfortable with this message, you should recognize whether or not it is your message within the first couple of minutes here. After we do some quick review, you should be able to recognize whether or not it is or isn't. But if you don't relate, resonate, you don't feel comfortable with it being your message, I definitely encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. Please allow your intuition to guide you. And if you feel drawn towards more than one message, so be it. Maybe Spirit feels it's necessary to receive more than one message. Okay, so with all that being said, as with any tarot read, it is completely up to you. We all have free will. Please apply that. It's up to you whether or not you wish to take in Spirit's message or disregard it. Spirit is here just to help you and get you through situations, but not to tell you what to do. It's just to kind of give you insight and to help you maybe see something that you're not seeing. All right? So with that all being said, I'd like to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Virgo in opening their eyes to see, your ears to hear, heart to feel, and your intuition to discern the message that you are about to receive. So we're going to do a quick overview, then we'll do some clarification, and we'll head straight to guidance to see what Spirit has to say for you. So with the beginnings here, we have my mini cross out, my mini Celtic, that is. This is the current situation right here. We have the Queen of Cups, somebody that's very caring, sharing, loving, giving, open, and they're very open to love, to caring, to giving, to sharing. I mean, they're just very open. Can be a Scorpio, water element more so, or you can be in that energy right now. But this is a person that is just, they're very open. And when we have crossing, there is apparently a very tough decision heading your way, and it's coming pretty quickly. And you may or may not need to make a decision very fast, but it's going to be very difficult for that decision. The recent past, we have the Five of Pentacles. There's possible loss of money, but there's definitely an insecurity that is kicked in, whether it be in regards to money or a decision that has been made that by someone else, making you feel like you are not worthy. I just heard the word impotent, which that also ties into insecurities as well. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so this is the recent past. What's on our thoughts, what's on our mind is the Magician, wanting to make things happen, wanting to manifest something forward. We'll do some clarification to find out, see if we can get a little more information, find out what we may be wanting to manifest, but please also keep in mind, Virgo, that is you. Okay, standing there. That's your arcana. And now what is our support here? We have the Three of Swords. Some recognition that there has been some pain. We recognize that there is some pain, some hurt here. We're seeing it, we understand it, we acknowledge it. And then what is possible to come is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is actually, when it fell like this at the 7:30 mark, I would say. Instead of the 6 o'clock straight up and down, we are at the 7:30-ish, which means we're heading towards not wanting to walk away and leave the past behind. But as it sits right now, it's pretty close. So there is something in history that needs to be left behind and head towards something that's more beneficial of what's to come. However, the possible outcome is that you may be heading towards not letting go, not walking away, and not moving towards what's more beneficial. A little bit of a stubborn streak starting to kick in. Well, let's do some clarification here and see if we can. The bottom of the deck here, we have the Emperor taking control of situations, and the King of Pentacles behind that. Just so you know, these are deeper intentions. So we're taking control of a situation, making a plan, and going to be successful in regards to that, having taken some time out to look at the whole situation and get our heads screwed on straight. Four of Swords in regards to a very heavy conflict that occurred. Five of Swords there. We got the Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. I guess it was in regards to wanting to create an exciting new path, and there was a disagreement about that, and it was a pretty heated one, obviously. Somebody was really determined, and, well, okay. So a decision here is where we are. Let's do some clarification. We're going to do some over both. More I'm interested in the Chariot itself. So please clarify the Chariot for Virgo. The Queen of Cups with the Chariot, please. Please clarify the Queen of Cups with the Chariot for Virgo, please. Please clarify the Queen of Cups with the Chariot for Virgo, please. Wow, that's quite a bit to be said there. Ah, look at that, and the Chariot's right on top. That decision definitely needs to be made. So we have the Seven of Swords here. We're reevaluating a path that was presented to us and trying to figure out a better way in regards to a conflict, a pretty deep, heavy conflict. That Five of Swords, that argument that occurred, evaluating whether or not it's even worth putting any effort in on making this tough decision. So it is in regards to a dispute that occurred. And the question, is it really even worth it? Look at that, the Princess of Pentacles right behind that. In regards to creating an exciting new path. Wow, that's pretty animate right there. All right, so please clarify the Five of Pentacles. Recent past for Virgo. Ace of Pentacles. Wanting to build something stable. Start something new and stable. And maybe, don't feel like you're good enough to do that. A little insecure in how to go about doing it. And the Empress. Creating a new life. And bringing forth change. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Please clarify the Magician for Virgo. On our thoughts. Please clarify the Magician for Virgo. Got a lot to say. There's that Empress again. King of Swords. Trying to be logical. Put forth the effort to make a solid decision about creating an exciting new life. And look at that. The Emperor's on the bottom of the deck. Take control of the situation and moving swiftly towards making a minor offering. Maybe an apology, a small, testing the ground, seeing where we stand, so that we can then move towards creating that new path and have our Ten of Pentacles, a forever after. Okay, so please clarify the Three of Swords for the support. Oh, I see. So you recognize that this fight did cause some problems. And so you're trying to Now, I don't know if it's really dancing around the topic, but how to ease up the topic. Maybe that's what's going on. Please clarify the Three of Swords. Support for Virgo, please. Please clarify Three of Swords for the support. Princess of Pentacles. Yep. How to start fresh and new and build on that. How to lay that foundation so you can start building. Move towards offering, making an offering to create an exciting new path. But you recognize, sadly, you understand that there is a balance that does need to be found, and you just don't know which direction to go. And so you're just, trying to touch base and, how do I go about doing this without stirring the hornet's nest? That's kind of what that Princess of Cups is. So you can then find balance somehow and try to heal it. Okay. Because right now you feel like you're miserable. That the word just flashed across my head, miserable. So you're miserable and you're trying to figure out how to work this out without having to move on. Okay, so please clarify the Eight of Cups, possible outcome. All right then. We have the Moon in reverse. You know what the Moon in reverse means, right? Light is being shown. So all things that are not known are to be revealed. That's how you can move forward. Then take control of the situation and move swiftly towards creating a commitment, a partnership, a relationship. Yeah. Okay. So let's get some guidance on how to go about doing this, Virgo. Some guidance for Virgo regarding the Moon in reverse, please. And the Eight of Cups. Virgo, please. Guidance for Virgo, please. Regarding the Eight of Cups with the Moon in reverse. You guys hear my baby talking in the background? He's got a toy in his mouth and he likes to talk about it. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, guidance for Virgo, please, regarding the Eight of Cups and Moon in reverse. Guidance for Virgo, please, regarding this Eight of Cups and Moon in reverse. Oh, there it is. Okay, that was my bad. Failure. Wait. No, I'm being told that that's how it was supposed to go. Okay, we'll have a quick look at those just because. That do not accept defeat. Do not accept defeat. Surrender. In the bottom of the deck. Surrendering is bringing forth those secrets. Telling those deep down things that, you're not wanting to share. Where you're doing the Page of Cups, you're kind of tiptoeing and making a small gesture. Is it safe for me to talk to you without stirring the hornet's nest? Don't allow yourself to fail, but give in, So accept the blame so that happiness can come forward. Make sure you keep a sense of humor, because that Five of Swords, that adversity is standing there. It is a double-edged sword, and it is there, which is why you're, needing to make a decision whether or not you are going to truly step forward. All right, so that is your guidance, and it's a pretty clear one. That's almost like my daddy talking to me. My goodness. Wow. I love it when they do that, because that just shows how in tuned you actually are with them, how closely knit you are relationship-wise with your guides. Because when they take control and they talk to you just like your dad or your brother would to you, and really I feel the masculine energy in this talking to you. I love it when they do that. It's just, I love it when mine does that to me. You know, they step in and say, hey, suck it up, right? All right. So, with this being your read of what is headed towards you, please keep in mind, again, it is completely up to you whether or not you wish to take in this message or not. And you know if this is or is not your message. So, but again, please don't force any of it to fit. Let's have a look about the energies that are up in here, okay? We do have Pisces that's made a visit, Libra, Taurus, you yourself, like I said earlier. Then we have Cancer that's made a couple of visits here. And looks like that is it. The bottom of the deck doesn't really count, but I love how we have it on both sides. Pay attention to that, please. Taking control of the situation. Do not accept failure. All right, that is the boss man right there. That's the boss man right there, taking control. All right, Virgo. Well, with that being your read, I look forward to the next time we go at it to find out, where you're standing from what came forward out of this and see what Spirit has to say in regards to that. All right, so until then, may all your choices and decisions be blessed.